Hey there guys, what is going on? My name is Dark, and this is LD Gaming's presentation of the Guild Wars 2 beta, and we are going to cover everything from starting zones to the cash shop to different things that people want to know. If you want to know anything in particular, you can email me at dark.vids@hotmail.com, dark.vids@hotmail.com, and I will be sure to check it out. So let's get into this first video, which is this Char starting area, and I'm going to be playing as a warrior, I believe. So let's go ahead and start this up here. And as you can see, there are going to be 5 different races in the Guild Wars 2. And like I said, for this video, it's going to be I'm going to go through the Char starting zone. Nope, Char. And as you can see, it gives you a little blurb there at the bottom. Tells you a little bit of the lore of the people in particular of that race. Nothing too fancy. As you can see, the other 2 are blanked out. ArenaNet did say that it wasn't going to be available in this beta event, but it will be in the next, hopefully. Wow, you can only hope, right? So let's go with a male Char. And here are the professions in this game. Well, if you compare it to World of Warcraft, it's called classes. Here it's called professions. And you got the Elementalist, the Warrior, Ranger. Let's take a look at there. If you want to pause and read it, go ahead with me. Fine, I'm not going to read that. And you got the Necromancer, Warrior. You got the Guardian, and then after that, you got the Thief, I believe. Yep. And what else? What else we got there? We got the Mesmer and the Engineer. I did try a little bit of each class, and by far, I'll just say in the first video, by far the first 2 classes that I enjoyed were the Warrior and the Ranger. And as you can see, like the creation menus, there isn't a whole lot of options. I thought there would be more, but there isn't that many options to modify your character, as in the body types and stuff like that. I believe for the head, you can go in and manually adjust everything, like the eyes and width and chin and all that good stuff. But I don't know. It just felt a little lacking to me. It didn't have everything, that you would expect, customization and all that stuff. But anyways, it has enough for now. I hope they had a little bit more in. That's one of my gripes with it. And then you go in, and once you selected your character, you've done all that, you go into this area, which is it sort of creates your personal story. And the personal story is created, and it affects the opening cinematic for your particular class or profession, your particular character. And then further on in the game, I experienced this with my Ranger, that there was quest lines that kept showing up because of stuff that you selected here, and so it does affect you down the line. Not major, but it still affects you nonetheless. So, and I saw it, and it really, I don't really think it adds too much, except for just changing your story a little bit. And I believe, like, for example, if you're selecting the Ranger, depending on what pet you select, that's the pet you get. So I selected the bear in my case, but we're not talking about the Ranger, we're talking about the Warrior. And the Warrior, unfortunately, does not have any pets. He has badass freaking weapons and claws. Look at those claws. They're huge. Okay, so, and then you got the sparring partner. I haven't encountered anything while I was playing with my Warrior. I don't know exactly. Maybe this is like further on that you counter this. But anyways, I'll let you guys enjoy this the intro video for it.
We Charr are born into battle. We live on the fields of war. And I will die fighting. I'm a soldier, a ground pounder, frontline infantry. I face the enemy head on. I've earned the respect of my comrades, and forged alliances I can call on in time of need. In the Blood Legion, We're taught the meaning of the word duty. We are relentless. Today, the soldiers of the Black Citadel assault the ghosts that plague this land. I've been assigned to reinforce the bulwark. Let the Ash Legion strike from the shadows. Let the Iron Legion build its machines of war. I will not stop fighting until the only thing left standing on the field of battle is me. This is my story.
Okay, so let's get right in here to the starting zone. As you can see, as soon as you enter, it's a very, very uncomfortable place. It's raining, and there is fog. And this you would think that they were very, very primitive civilization, since they are, big cats with horns, and they run around on all fours. But apparently not. They are very, very advanced compared to, for example, the Norn. Their cities are all mechanical. They have all this. They have the Blood Legion, the Iron Legion, and some other Legion. And depending on which one you choose, I chose the Blood Legion. It depends on what type of what Legion you belong to, and for example, the Iron Legion, they are like specialists in making shit out of iron. I don't even know. I don't even know. Don't listen to, when it comes to the lore of Guild Wars. Don't listen to me, folks. Anyways, as you can see, it's very chaotic. Right when you go into the start area, and I really, really, really did enjoy this start area. It was actually kind of chaotic, kind of fun. And if you're playing, for example, something like the Warrior, you get in right in their faces. Very enjoyable. And the starter, like the initial starter zone, isn't too. Oh, cutscene here.
I need your help, soldier.
And they just blabble on. I mean, I don't really want to spoil too much, so I've cut out a lot of the important parts, but there are still some spoilers, so just heads up for anyone who does not want to spoil the story of the Char, or at least the starter area. And but I really did enjoy the Char start area. Very chaotic, very different from the other start areas. Very vicious, you can say. Very ferocious. And skipping ahead a little bit, and we are in the near the sort of like end boss of the starter area. And we start basically, the story goes that we have to go fight all these ghosts that are coming out from the tombs where the city was built upon, or something or other along those lines. Anyways, I don't even know. But you go ahead and you fight through them, and then, yeah, as you can see, there's a little bit chaotic. I'm getting a little bit distracted here with all the chaos going on. But eventually you're going to fight this big guy that pops out. I believe it's soon. I usually record this live. Oh, there we go. I'm actually doing the voice work over it, pre-recorded. So there you go. Big ghostly guy coming out of a statue. You can see his face and his chest. That's pretty cool. And the game looks absolutely phenomenal. One thing I didn't like about the Char, or you could say the Warrior, I guess, some of the abilities are a little sluggish for the Warrior. You press it and it's non-responsive a little bit. They need to tighten up the controls a little bit on the Warrior. And I found this especially also with playing. You can also equip a sword on the Ranger. It seems that all melee classes, at least from what I got it, are a little bit sluggish. They need to tighten up the controls a little bit. But other than that, the Warrior is hella fun to play. I mean, yeah, who doesn't like... Oh? Crumbling to pieces. Ha! But anyway, who doesn't like, slashing? Hacky slashy, all over the place, with a giant tiger horned person. Here's another cutscene. As you can see,
I heard what you did down in that crypt, soldier.
anyways, you can see that like the first starter area is heavily linear. They want to guide you through a set path. But and then one of the things I have to warn people, like after the starting areas, it just blows your mind right after, because it's not guided. I mean, you don't have quest givers waiting there, and then you go do it, and you come back and you turn in a quest for your reward. It does not work that way. Guild Wars 2 is completely different in the aspect that, you know, you have your main quest line, your main storyline, but all the other quests just happen to pop up where you go. I hit my microphone there a little bit, but they end up popping up, you know, all over the place. And as you can see, it was just as beta opened up, so there are tons and tons and tons of people around in this video. And but like I was saying, when you go in and you start and you finish the starter area, it completely pulls your mind, because you don't have any quests. You look around, nobody's giving you a quest. But if you open up your map, there's little hearts on your map. And if you go there, you can actually participate, and while you're going on your way, all these other events start popping up, and that's the way it engages you. To be honest, I felt no quest grind whatsoever, no grinding whatsoever. I played a couple of characters up to level 10 in this particular beta, and there was really no grind. I enjoyed every minute of it. I mean, some of the quests, personal quests, were in an instance area. So I kind of like skipped over a whole bunch of stuff, and it was a little bit hard for me, because the areas where the instances were a little bit hard, because I was a lower level. Even though the levels do change depending on what area, it scales up or down. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, there's two numbers. There's the level you're on, and on the right side of the screen it's the level that you're going to hit next. But on the left side of the screen, when you are scaled up or down, there's a number that's showing in green or red. I think it's green. Anyways, a number shows up there beside the other number, and it shows you what level you're currently scaled down or up to. So, and that gives you an idea of you know, if the area's for you or not. But other than that, like, this game was absolutely freaking wonderful. This beta, and the warrior, like I said, it's what you expect a warrior to be. But the controls are a little bit sluggish right now. And as you can, like, as you go further along, especially when you try out the PvP, you see that your abilities chain and all that. And yeah, this just continues on into further on. I believe this is now the open world. You can go anywhere in here. But or is this still the starter area? I can't remember. Anyways, that was I showed you guys the beginning of the starter area for the Char. If you actually want to see the whole entire thing, I got about 12 hours of footage in total from this beta. Excuse me. And if you guys want to see the complete version from beginning to end, I can post that. Just let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you guys are planning to do. Planning to try this out. And I'm also gonna have lots and tons of footage, including the cash shop, different classes, different starter areas, and everything to do about Guild Wars 2 on this channel. If you're still watching, you want to keep up with all these videos and learn more about Guild Wars, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a message down below if you want to see anything in particular, or you can email me at dark.vids@hotmail.com. That's dark.vids@hotmail.com. Anywho, so we are going to end this off here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, Char, awesome starter area. The warrior, awesome, but the controls do need a little bit of work still. They need to be tightened up a tad. And but overall, this was the overall it was pretty good. And this was the first Guild Wars 2 video covering the Char starter area and the warrior. So you guys get an idea what it looks like, and you get my opinion on what I thought of it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to if you liked it, thumbs it up, share it around. It does help a lot. It helps the channel grow. And favorite and share it around, guys. All right, that's it for me. That's all for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.